Hi, in the last few videos, we were discussing about some very important functions in data analysis. And today also, in the next videos also, we are going to discuss such functions. One such function is lookup. Lookup have many advanced versions such as VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and so on. But its a primitive version is lookup. So before learning the advanced versions of lookups, we must learn this primitive version because it is the base and it is very simple and powerful. Still we can achieve many, or we can obtain many data or many result using this lookup function. And since it is the base of all other functions, we must know what is the primitive lookup function, and it will be very easy to learn advanced functions such as VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. So let us discuss and learn what is lookup. Let us see how lookup function can be used to convert a student score into grade. We have students data here, their score sample, 4 subjects we used, maximum score is given here, and we have the grade criteria here. Here is a just a reversed order in how we can use this. So let us see, let us type a lookup here. So lookup, and the first state is lookup value. Lookup value is actually the student score, but we cannot select it from here because the value is hidden just behind the function. So it is best practice is just we click the cell where we want to type the function and go to the formula bar and click there, then type the lookup. So the lookup value, the value is the score. You can click here and it is selected, cell address, then comma, then lookup vector. Lookup vector, actually this is the lookup vector. We have to select from the 80 score because this English score is 80. So this is the lookup vector. Then give the comma. Then again lookup result vector. The next value is result vector. Result vector is the grade. That is from here you have to select. Then press enter. The value here. So double click here. When double clicking here, there is error. We discussed this type of errors in lesson 3 and in former lessons. So go there and find out it. So it is a value not available error. This is called value not available error. So what we do is we have to rectify this. So when double clicking here, we can see that the range just shifted to here. So to avoid this, we have to convert this into absolute reference, or the best practice is name this range. So we are going to name this range. So just select it and click on the name box and click on the name box. Then here we go to, it says score. We are giving the name score 80 because the 80 score. Then press enter. Then again select the next grade value, select it completely. Then click name box. Then we give this as grade 80. Here grade 80 is given. Here some other. So grade 80. Then press enter. So this is selected. Then here also we can give score 40. Click on the name box, score 40. Press enter. Then select here. Then give grade 40. So press enter. So the ranges are named. So it is very easy from here. We have to select it. Then just type score 40. It will show it. Score 80 we have to select because it is English. Then select it and tab. Then give the comma. Then again next we can type grade 80 and press the tab and press the enter key. So the formula is changed here. You can just double click here. So after double clicking the selection over, please Control C, then paste on the first value of max, then press enter, then okay. This also it is very easy because English and max have same score and same grade. Similarly, we can find out the score for here. So click here, then is equal to lookup, then select the score, put the comma, then we can type here, that is score 40 comma grade 40. This is the advantage of range names. So just here, then press enter. So there is a error, that is here there is a dot, so that is why it is error. Okay, just correct it and press enter. Okay, then press. Okay, similarly this can be copied to chemistry grade also because both have. So press enter. So this is the best practice. The range can be named and can be used in the lookup function or all functions. So we discussed it in previous video and in lesson 3 also. There is another option for lookup. Just we can look at the syntax here. We click here and on the formula bar type lookup. Then the first one we have seen lookup value, then lookup vector, then result vector. Then next is lookup value and array. So we have to see this is the lookup vector when we select in single one, and this is the result vector. If we select together, so we can, it is an array of data. So in while selecting the lookup vector and result vector, it is not compulsory. It is to be near to that. So we can select like this. This is the lookup vector and this is the result vector. But in array, it should be like this in the order, in the sorted order, and also it should be first the vector and the result vector. So we can select it. So suppose so just see c equal to we have to know the terminology. That is why I explained this lookup, then lookup value. Lookup value is the score. We clicked here. Then we can again select the array. Array is score 80. We select it. And suppose we after entering the formula, we click and drag, there will be errors. That is not value not available error will be this error here. So in order to avoid that, we have to make this into absolute reference. So select the after selecting the array, you just press the F4 or in laptop function F4. So we can avoid this error. We can double click here and the formula is copied to all. But this is not the best practice, because while looking to the formula, we cannot judge that it is the grade criteria is for 80 or grade criteria is 40. Not can be seen from this. We have to select here and look at the range and etc. So best practice is we are deleting is best practice is we have to range the array. So first for ranging, we select it together and we can click on the name box, and the name can be given as the grade table. That is, we give this as table and 40. Just press enter. So it is here. Next, select the range naming, etc. In lesson 1 and lesson 3 we explained well. Then selected, then click here. Then we can give the range name grade G table 80. Okay, so we can see the range from here while dropping down. Suppose we have to check from here G table. Suppose select it, it will the selection comes here. Suppose you select as G table 40, the selection shifted here. So we can also check whether we have correctly selected the range for naming the range. So now the entry is very easy. Click on this and click here on the formula bar is equal to lookup. Then select the lookup value. Then we have to give the array. That is, it is G table 80. Then press enter. So very easy. And select this, copy and paste on the max score. Very easy. Next here also select, click here, then is equal to lookup, then lookup value. This first one we discussed, lookup value, that is a score of physics. Then give the comma, then lookup array is we can type from here, just it is G table 40. Then press enter. So you can double click after selecting here, double click, copy and paste here. This is the best method, because while clicking on this formula, we can easily find out which grade criteria we used from the function and the formula. Otherwise, we have to go there, check the ranges, and the range is selected properly. And if there is an error also, suppose we want here, we typed here 80, then just make a correction here. So if suppose we in English we just typed 40, so we have to edit it here. Just click here and type edited 40. That's very easy. Otherwise, we have to change the range. So this is the best practice. We follow the practice of naming the range. Suppose a student is absent and we type this A, then this will show errors. That is value not available. So while taking the score sheet and printing, this not available error is somewhat awkward. So we have to remove this one. So when what we do is click on the formula and we can use the function if error. That is if error tab. Then here in the first bracket we have the lookup function, and after that at the end of bracket, that is this is the bracket of lookup. Then after this lookup bracket, then put the comma, then value if error. So what value? So we can give as AB. So when we give A, it may be treated as sometimes grade value. So AB, then close the bracket and press enter. Then you can double click here. And now the absent is, suppose you give, if you give no value here, that is no value will be treated as 0 and it will show E grade. So if you want to mark it as absent, if you give as A, then it will show AB. That means that is something readable, and we can avoid the not value not available error. So in this way we can also give here also the first cell, click it and give the if error, error, then select it, then again give the comma, then in double quotes we have to give because it is a text, and close the bracket and press the enter. After entering the first cell, you have to copy it into the all cell. So now just like here, if you give this as absent, there will be no error, it will show. Here suppose you give A, it will show value not available error. So in order to avoid this, here also we have to give if error function. So in this way we can change the error value as absent. So we wind up the today's class here. Next week or next class, we will meet again with the advanced lookup function, that is with more facility, is VLOOKUP. We will meet again next class. Till then, goodbye.